Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Tarot's a different perspective. So hopefully this video won't be too long. I just want to quickly talk about a subject that caught my eye, and I wish more healers, and when I say healers, I don't necessarily mean light healers, but astrologers and even tarot readers, because it's not so much about telling the future, but it's also guiding people on how to handle things sometimes. Sometimes we're kind of like life coaches. So, I consider that still being a healer. Here's what someone tweeted. The U.S. CCB, the U.S. Community Catholic Bishops. I don't remember what the first C is, but anyway, these are the guys that work hard, trying to work against having a LGBT suicide hotline. They're against transgendered organizations, transgender rights, the whole nine yards. So this guy called Monsignor Jeffrey Burrell, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He worked for them for many, many, many years, and he was just caught using an application called Grindr to find other men. So why am I bringing this up? I want religious people to understand, and I know you're not like what I want to say, but I'm going to have to say it anyway, because gay and lesbians have listened to a whole lot of abuse from you guys, of all this, negative comments about LGBT people. So I'm going to just come out and say, because this is my experience with you guys. Okay, and that is, you cannot will your belief as fact. No matter how much you will what you believe is fact, it doesn't make it fact. Okay, fact means when science is involved, when you can continually produce the same result. Okay, the word belief is not synonymous with fact. Belief means what you hope that what you feel strongly about is true. That doesn't mean that it's a fact. And many people, particularly in the Black community, they use the word beliefs in such a way in a sentence as though it means fact. Okay, if there's anything you should learn by now, especially if you're a preacher and you've been dealing with people will always eventually, no matter what you believe, they will always eventually go back to their true nature. Okay? You talk all this bad stuff about gay people, saying that, they're giving our children of God AIDS, they're on a down low. If you put so much pressure, on men who just want to be loved and live their life and be accepted for who they are, and you keep pressuring them to be straight, what do you think they're going to do? And then you force women to believe that these guys that they know who are gay believe that they're no longer gay and have children with these men knowing that they're gay because of what you preach. Okay, this is really gotta stop. And in fear of this video getting too long, I really don't want to rush this, but I guess I have no other choice, because this is a really important subject, and I want to keep continuing to pull out cards. So I decided to use one of my first oracles that I purchased, Chakra Oracle. And the card that I came up with is from the Sacral Center. And this is the well-being card. Now, for the well-being, this is a perfect card for this subject matter, because the sacral chakra, which is the second of the major seven chakras, is located in the vicinity of the navel, depending on the person, but it's usually just about in the navel area. So that chakra also responds to sexuality. And it also represents your reproductive system. So, but this particular card not only doesn't represent the chakra, it also represents our well-being, our overall mental and psychological health. And I really do believe that the sacral chakra is linked to that just as much as any other chakra. And having said that, it's very important that you be yourself, especially when it comes to sexuality. You do not have a healthy chakra unless you are truly yourself. And at the same time, also, I would like to say it's very important that I think that same chakra is also responsible for huge amounts of homophobia. I haven't really checked out every single person, but just out of the behaviors, you can just tell that the sacral chakra is overworked in a lot of homophobic men. It's not balanced, and because it's overactive for a lot of these men, all they think about is sex. They function somehow with always sex in the back of their mind. That's why it seems that these same homophobic people always seem to notice when someone's gay is around, because they associate, they mix sex with femininity and all this other shit, I don't want this to get to a really long video, so I mean, I'm just gonna leave it at this. You have to be who you are, because 10 years down the line, you will always wind up reverting back to who you truly are in the end. And not even 10 years. I've been in groups where men were in their 60s just coming out accepting who they are because of the bullshit that the church says. No matter what you believe, what's natural, this natural, that natural, what's not natural is not allowing people to truly be who they are, to allow people to teach people not to live their lives based on someone else's interpretation, because that's what makes them feel comfortable. You have to be who you are. It's insane that we have that there are people that still function like this. So love and light, well-being. Sorry, I don't want to make this video it's probably too long already. So see you next time. Bye.